However, as it turns out, Ja Rule's house on Cribs was actually a 4-day rental, used as a private home for 8 adults with no video shoots and no loud party. In the process, holes were punched in the walls, furniture and doors were damaged, the driveway somehow cracked, while condoms and syringes were left throughout the house.
Condoms and syringes? What type of Diddy going on? What the hell, Ja Rule? What?
4 different rare collectible Ferraris, leading him to state,
I know you didn't see these before when you was watching Cribs because everybody ain't got these.
Yet it seems 50 Cent didn't have them either. 50 Cent later filed for bankruptcy. He'd admit the cars were rented. He'd instead pay off debts by selling his mansion. JoJo showed MTV through her Cape Cod vacation home, where she supposedly loved spending her summers. JoJo was asked about the episode in a Huffington Post interview, to which she'd respond, "It was so ridiculous. My mum and I were living out of suitcases and were mostly in hotels." So,
oh man. Yes, y'all see by the title of this video, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Since I was younger, well, nah, still to this day, bruh, I still believe that, you know what I'm saying, some of these cribs that these rappers and celebrity, well, all these celebrities were showing, bruh, I thought they were real. I thought they were their real cribs, bruh. But then this video came up and I'm like, wait, so they was showing Airbnbs? Like, they wasn't their houses for real? Cause you know, when you having a lot of money, you assume that, you know what I'm saying, that that's their house when they got all that money and like that, bro. But this just goes to show that, looks can be deceiving, and sometimes you can't go by like first looks, or if that made any sense. I don't know. What's going on with family? It's your boy KeeGoDumb here. So I'm back with another reaction, man. I'm back on that dumb shit, you feel me? Look, bro, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit the sub button. It's free. You don't gotta pay for the sub button at all, bro. Hit the sub button right now. Make sure you like the video and turn on post notifications. I upload every single day. And you can also follow me on every social media link that's in the description below, bro. And y'all already see by the title of today's video. We finna go ahead and jump right into it. I ain't gonna lie, these celebrities, hey, y'all got me, cause I thought y'all was really living that life. To all my new viewers, when I hit the play button, make sure you hit the sub button, gang. Hit the sub button, stop playing with me. All right, come on, let's get into it.
50 Cent's Ferraris, they were rented. Robbie Williams' castle home, it belonged to someone else. MTV.
No, not 50 Cent, bro. I thought 50 Cent was really having like that. Well, I ain't gonna, 50 Cent, I could tell he was rich as a nigga, but damn.
Cribs wasn't exactly legit.
And we said that was my house.
Oh, that wasn't your house?
No, it's all lies.
And nothing shows this better than the episode with Ja Rule.
Ja
He flexed his
Rule?
5-bedroom mansion on Star Island in Miami, where he talked about living beside other famous celebrities. The house was so familiar that Ja Rule named each area, calling his courtyard the Open Paradise, which was patrolled by his guard dog Cookie. It was shown in the intro that the property was a rental, but this was assumed to be on a long-term basis, given he knew almost everything about the mansion. However, as it turns out, Ja Rule's house on Cribs was actually a 4-day rental, which was exposed in the most embarrassing way, by lawsuit. Ja Rule paid $46,000 for the 4-day lease, promising the mansion's owner it'd be used as a private home for 8 adults with no video shoots and no loud parties.
Damn, Ja Rule, you going out like that?
Ja Rule broke all 3 conditions, shooting his MTV episode whilst having a party with over 600 people. In the process, holes were punched in the walls, furniture and doors were damaged, the driveway somehow cracked, while condoms and syringes were left throughout the house. As a result,
condoms and syringes? What type of Diddy going on? What the hell, Ja Rule? What?
and MTV was sued for $1 million, but at least it looked like a house that Ja Rule would live in, as the Yin Yang Twins crib was laughably out of character.
Oh, I remember this. I remember. Wait, that's wasn't a real house? It seemed real.
And a gangster rapping duo opened the door revealing the most suburban house, filled with fish tanks, sailing boats, and sea-related artwork.
We waving like the city. We decorated this ourselves now.
That mansion was definitely
Yeah. See, you know what? I should have paid attention to this when I first watched it, because ain't no way they decorated it. Come on now, like, the Yin Yang Twins, nigga, really? Now that I'm realizing it, these niggas don't even look like the type to put down boats and maybe a fish tank, boats and pictures up on the wall. Like,
by some old white people, not the Yin Yang twins.
It's clearly just a random old white guy's house that likes to fish and likes boats.
They'd even argue over where they bought appliances and had to improvise names for each of the fish. You can tell the Yin Yang twins have never been in that house. It seemed they at least owned the vehicles at the end, as the cars displayed by Bow Wow were rented for the show. He was just 18 years old during his first Cribs appearance, but despite having starred in some high-profile movies, it seemed unrealistic that he could afford a 6-bedroom mansion and a fleet of luxury cars. With his name airbrushed above his bed, it seemed as though Bow Wow at least owned the house, although the luxury vehicles were a little more suspicious, because 2 years later he'd go on the show again, during which a viewer made an observation. We had MTV Cribs running in the background and watched 21-year-old Bow Wow show off his bachelor pad in Miami, along with his pimped out Bentley, Lamborghini and Cadillac Escalade. But then we noticed the word Prestige at the bottom of all 3 cars and decided to Google Prestige Rental Cars Miami, and what do you know, there it was. Prestige was the name of the company that Bow Wow rented the cars from, which was likely encouraged by...
I mean, the house is real, so...
as Birdman also used the service during his appearance. Regardless, people clowned on Bow Wow, stating, "Ha ha ha, I wonder if he rented the condo too," which by looking at his life was also highly likely. For example, he'd post his Ferrari to his Instagram, writing, "Take the drop top to the night spot, keep the California in California, we went hard tonight, Grammy weekend," which was then reposted by a car rental company who accidentally exposed our good friend Bow Wow pulling up to the Grammys with our Ferrari California. 1 year later, he was exposed for flexing a rented Hollywood mansion, but the worst example was in 2017, when he'd post this to his Instagram. He showed the private jet he was taking to his concert, yet the very same day this Snapchat went viral.
Start flexing like you got it, bro. Oh, and they caught him on the plane with, man,
So this guy, Lil Bow Wow, is on
what is Bow Weezy doing?
But on Instagram, he posted a picture of a private jet caption traveling to NY today, shaking my head. Turns out Bow Wow's picture of his private jet had been taken from a limo company's website, prompting people to dig even deeper, discovering he'd done this on more than one occasion. It seems his MTV Cribs episode led to years and years of faking luxury, but as mentioned in Bow Wow's expose, 50 Cent had done a similar thing. 50 Cent's episode was the definition of excess. He showed his 19-bedroom, 35-bathroom mansion, which included a squash court, movie theater, recording studio, and its very own nightclub.
Bro, it seems so real because, you know, this man got G-Unit all over the damn house. Bow Wow had goddamn his name over his damn bed, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
equally impressive was his car collection, which included 4 different rare collectible Ferraris, leading him to state,
Now, I know you didn't see these before when you was watching Paris because everybody ain't got these.
yet it seems 50 Cent didn't have them either. Each Ferrari had little numbers on their windshields, leading to a forum post reading, "If you notice the small white numbers in the top left-hand corner of the windshields on the F50 and Enzo, those are the numbers of the cars that were in the Hartford Concorso parade," which was confirmed when the user posted these photos. Another forum member added, "It's pretty obvious that they aren't his, because it's a known fact that there's only one yellow Enzo in CT, which was owned by a pretty well-known hedge fund manager." Well, someone else then officially confirmed. The Ferraris are unfortunately not 50 Cent's. He invited my friend over to his house for this, and my friend let him use his cars for the episode, and they were filming some music videos that day as well.
I mean, W-Mans, I guess.
Enzo F50 and 599 all belong to one owner. When 50 Cent later filed for bankruptcy, he'd admit the cars were rented. He'd instead pay off debts by selling his mansion.
At least he ain't fake it. Like, at least he admitted, you know what I'm saying?
Therefore, joining the likes of
Well,
JoJo,
he did fake
who
it, but
to doing MTV Cribs while she was actually homeless. JoJo showed MTV through her Cape Cod vacation home, where she supposedly loved spending her summers. It was therefore a little weird that she'd invite her extended family, but she'd reveal the reason for this exactly 10 years later. JoJo was asked about the episode in a Huffington Post interview, to which she'd respond, "It was so ridiculous. The thing is, we didn't have a home at that point. My mum and I were living out of suitcases and were mostly in hotels. hotels. So
oh man.
it's actually my uncle's house on the Cape. That wasn't my house, that wasn't my stuff. I should have balled hard and been like, welcome to my crib, look at how luxurious it is, and I should have rented out a place. But no, I just used my uncle's crib. Jojo further clarified.
So we went to the Cape, which I've like never been to the Cape. I like never go to the Cape. And we said that that was my house.
Oh, that wasn't your house?
No, that was not my house. We brought in some like items that I had. It's all lies.
Should also answer the question.
Why even bother doing the episode then? For the exposure. Oh, okay.
But no episode was faker than the one by Robbie Williams. He showed MTV his massive British castle, talking about the spots where he'd been snapped.
I think I've seen this one.
By paparazzi. He then shows his group of friends before making a joke.
I don't really know these people, but what I do is I actually phone Rent-A-Friend.
But apparently he'd also phoned Rent-A-Castle. You see, the building was so big that people recognized it as the famous St. Catherine's Court, which was owned by someone else completely, Jane Seymour. She had no idea that Robbie ever went there, or that he'd hired a fake butler to help out with the shoot. It wouldn't be until 17 years later that Robbie finally admitted, we didn't let Jane know that I was gonna pretend it was my house. And because I was like 23 and full of spunk, I didn't even consider other people's thoughts or feelings. So I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to Jane Seymour, but it might not have even been Robbie Williams' fault.
I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, bro. My childhood is ruined.
Redman explained in a DJ Vlad interview.
Okay, nah, I seen Redman shit. Redman, I fully believe that, bro. I fully believe
MTV
that.
tried to get him to rent a house for cribs.
They wanted me to rent a house, so I could open the big double doors and like, yo, look at my you know.
With MTV trying to choose the home themselves.
The first thing they said was, all right, we got a couple of houses picked out for you.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Well, Redman simply refused.
And I said, you know what? No, I don't want to rent a house. I want y'all to come to my house.
Accidentally making the show's most relatable episode. He brought MTV Cribs to his 2-bedroom apartment, where he ironed his shirts on the floor and flexed his frozen fish fillets. Redman's recording studio was just a messy bedroom, whilst the rest of his house was in such disarray, you could barely notice his cousin sleeping on the ground. He concludes the episode stating, next time y'all need to find me, just rub these 2 wires for the doorbell.
Don't worry about the screen, too. You know, it's still good.
Yeah, I believe that fully, boy. I believe that, boy.
First episode of MTV Cribs. Redman.
Yeah, man. Redman, yeah. When I first seen it, I was like, oh yeah, this is his crib. This like, cause it just matched him for some reason. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's reaction. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. How do y'all feel about this video, bro? Like, did this somewhat mess with y'all childhood? It did with mine, because damn, I actually thought all this shit was real. If y'all want more videos like this, just let me know, you know what I'm saying? Send me more videos like this, do whatever. And yeah. Did I say subscribe? Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Y'all stay safe, and I'm out, bro. I'm gone. Nigga, bye. Go ahead.